Hi guys, welcome to a very special edition of Cameron's Corner. This week, instead of demoing some guitars in the shop, we're going to be talking to a local guy that we've got here with us, Daine Anderson. He's a cable builder here. He's been supplying us with a beautiful selection of rainbow-colored cables here. They come in also black, if that's your kind of thing. But if you are looking to step your game up for some audio cables, Daine here has been building cables on his own, and he's seen some issues within the cable industry that he'd like to address with his setup here. So let's first talk to Daine. Let's ask you, how did you get into building guitar cables to begin with?
So with guitar cables, I feel like it's one of those things that is kind of in the background, and you don't really know that it's even there unless something goes wrong.
Right.
And that's kind of where I've always kind of fit in with any production type work is always just in the background. And then with these kind of cables that I'm making, that's my goal, is that you shouldn't know that they're even there.
Right. Okay. So what are some of the issues that you see with some of the cables that are on the market? Some of the stuff that's readily available but maybe a little bit cheaper than what you're offering. What are we addressing some of the issues that we find in those cables?
I use these connectors from a company called Neutrik. They're German built.
Okay.
Only this little boot at the end actually comes off.
Okay.
So if that unscrews, which it has a ratcheting strain relief in it, so it really shouldn't.
Should not come apart.
But if it does, you have not only the strain relief in there and this heat shrink that I put in there, you have a bit of silicone that I also put in there for added protection, added strain relief, and this barrel comes off this direction instead of this direction. So as long as it's plugged into your guitar, everything is safe no matter what.
Okay. So for those of you musicians who are actually going to be playing on stage, this might be a good option for you. And Daine actually has something special for us that we're going to unveil maybe in a new product spotlight a little further on down the road. That's going to be an added bonus for those of you guys who are playing live. That being said, we are also recording the audio for this with one of Daine's XLR cables plugged into our camera here. And so we're happy to experience the crisp, clear, cool sound of natural audio coming to you through this XLR cable that Daine's built. So what are you trying to do as far as breaking into the market? Who are you competing with, and what should a customer be asking themselves when comparing your cables to another cable that, like you said, may be a little bit cheaper? Obviously, you've got the boots on the end. It makes it a little bit better for protection of the cable, but is there anything else that would really draw a customer to your cables?
I think, honestly, the fact that it's handmade is a big plus for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I personally do all the soldering on every cable. I test every cable before it leaves my shop.
Right.
I know everything is going to work.
So you're your own quality control, and you can make sure it's good. And as you probably know, here at Guitars and Cars, we sort of prefer supporting local artists, artisans, anyone that we can to help give them a leg up. We do our local thing here as well. And so with Daine being right down the road, the best thing is that if you want something specific, he can make it for you and have it here within a day or two. If you really want to order a batch of them, he can get that ready for you, and you're gonna probably save money in the long run because you're gonna buy less cables over the course of time. These things are designed to last, and that's kind of what we really want.